And the peaches and the mangoes that you could sell for me. What do you think my brain is made for? Is it just a container for the mind?
Hello. I'd like you to consider that question. What do you think your brain is made for? Hi, I'm Shane Wagner. Welcome to the Conspirastream. Today we're going to be talking all about minds. All about brains. So, I have some things for you to consider. What is the mind? Do we have free will? Are the brain and the mind connected in any way? Are our minds simply an antenna connecting us to a larger hive mind? Who invented mind control? Are the reptilians controlling your mind right now? Probably not, because you're educated in watching this. How big is Bigfoot's mind? And the final question I want you to ponder on: does the mind help us think? All these questions and more will be answered today on the Conspirastream. Today we're going to have a few guests on, and we're going to go over some topics about brains and minds. It's going to be really interesting, so I hope you stick around. Our first guest is going to be a man. He is a brain masseuse and an electrician. His name is Thomas M. Large. And, I'm going to go give him a call right now. Is this Mr. Large? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, is this Mr. Large?
This is Mr. Large.
Okay. So, why not, we're going over minds and everything. I know I sent you that email about, the stream and everything.
Yes. Received it.
Okay. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your line of work?
Alright. My real work or my real work? You get what I'm saying?
No. You're an electrician full-time, right?
Yeah, full-time electrician, but my passion and hobby is brain masseuse.
Masseusery?
Sublimologist.
Oh, yeah, subliminalist. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about the subliminal messages happening all around us at any given time?
Pepsi.
Uh-huh.
Coca-Cola, Walmart. Ford Motor Company.
Are those
What do they all have in common?
I don't know. You got to tell me.
The fact they don't know, that's just proof that their subliminal messages work. They all use subliminal messaging. Okay?
Yeah.
And I said a brain masseuse, I have developed techniques that effectively reduce impulses placed into your mind by subliminal messaging by big companies.
Okay. Now what this is news to me. I didn't know this was happening. As you can see, just a word to our sponsors really quickly. I'm sorry I have to interrupt you, but this is just kind of part of my job. A word to our sponsors. I'm wearing a Wagner Thomas branded thought screen. I helped develop this technology, but I don't actually run the company any longer. That's where Thomas comes in. So this thought screen helps protect brainwaves coming in, and it helps brainwaves exiting you, so brainwaves can't leave and you're smarter, basically.
Yeah.
Have you ever used a thought screen?
Every day in my professional life.
Really?
See, they wouldn't let me wear one at work, so I started wearing a hard helmet. I have a thought screen hidden underneath.
That's clever.
Yeah, because you see, like I work for a company to get money. I'm not proud of it. It's something that I have to do to keep my real passions going. But the company they're in with, I believe the presidency, possibly the Reptilians. I mean, if you're with the president, you're with the Reptilians. I feel like that kind of goes without saying.
It goes hand in hand. It's
Hand in
disgusting.
hand.
It's disgusting.
So yeah, I wear one pretty much daily basis.
It's great. It's great. It's a great thing to do, and I encourage all our viewers or listeners or however you're viewing or listening to this media to wear a thought screen because it could save your life and the lives of those around you.
Yeah.
So what does this subliminal messaging look like? I know it's hard to spot. Hence the
Okay.
name.
Go break out your Lion King VHS tape.
Mm-hmm.
Pause it at 1 hour and I believe 10 minutes. And Mufasa, you know, the Ronald McDonald of lines, is talking to his son. And if you look in the stars, if you look close, you see sex
What?
written in the stars.
What are they encouraging people to do? Buy sex?
Well, you see, here's what they're doing. That's a kids show.
Uh-huh.
What the idea is that it plays something that you don't notice, but your brain sees it. Your brain sees like millions of things every second that you don't even consciously recognize. But when they play something shocking like sex
Oh,
or
gross.
dildo,
Oh, gross. Have they played dildo in a Disney movie? Has that happened?
not yet.
Will it happen?
Happen.
Do you think
Could
it?
happen.
Do you think it will happen? Though?
I think that it's not even worth asking, of course. But
That's crazy.
what happens is when your brain sees something shocking like that, it opens it up, and you become more susceptible to advertising.
Excuse me. Galil-chan, they're available for purchase from my website, thoughtscreen.co.uk.de. Or you could just make one yourself, but I don't recommend that.
Yeah, you need professional hands to build one.
Yeah.
Skilled hands.
You have to have
I'm an
working
electrician,
hands.
so I know how it works. So I can make my own, but
Can you?
I wouldn't trust your average Joe. Yeah,
Okay.
and
Well, I'll trust you. So, let's talk a little bit about. I've got some more topics to bring up, not just, what you're talking about. Let's talk a little bit about psychics. How do you feel about those people?
I think they're dangerous.
Uh-huh.
You see, they try and they make themselves seem like they're the heroes, but really,
That's my whole park. It's shit.
yeah, humans. You're like, I don't have psychic powers. You don't have psychic powers. We're both not reptilians.
So,
So I'm just gonna assume people who do have that power
so you kind of
are
go
either
with.
lying
Uh-huh.
or reptilians.
So you kind of go with the Bohr kind of neo kind of matrix theory where only reptilians have the real telepathy and the humans that claim to have telepathy are actually reptilians.
Either that or they're lying.
Liars are reptilians. Now, why couldn't they be both? Because reptilians lie every day.
Well, of course, if they're reptilian, they're both. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to interrupt you and say that's a poor design of your entrance to your thing. It's going right in the path of the people. You're gonna have to go build a path around the entrance to that. Right?
I really don't care. See,
Oh.
I'm not. I'm just playing this. This is in the background. This is just subliminal messaging to get you to go to the roller coaster. I'm just joshing you.
All right, I was about to hang up there. Okay,
Okay,
scared
so let's talk a little bit about. I mean, you kind of went onto the topic, but reptilian mind control. That's a thing. How
Yeah.
about that?
See, mind control, mind reading, psychics, whatever, hand in hand.
Them blokes.
Um,
Now, what do you think the mind control actually is? Do you think it's thought waves? Do you think it's little nanobots? Do you think it's do you think it's kind of demons and an iPod?
I think I'm leaning more towards the Demon's iPod. I think it's an
Uh-huh.
audio visual thing.
Okay.
It all goes back to subliminal messaging. Uh, in fact, I know you're trying to change the topic. Can I play you a quick audio clip?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so here's an audio clip from some today's popular music. Let me know how it sounds.
Okay. Well, I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear that?
No.
Can you hear this?
No.
Uh,
I can't hear that at all.
do you hear that?
No, I don't hear any of this.
Really?
Yeah. What do you. Okay, I heard that for a second. If you're just coming on my show trying to give me technical difficulties, trying to make me look bad, then I don't think we're going to get along. Do you think you're funny? Trying to do demons on an iPod? What do you think?
Sorry.
Do you think this is a
I
big
think I've
joke?
been compromised. I think my PC, my personal computer has been compromised.
Okay,
I don't know if you can trust the Skype call.
I don't know if I can trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's all good and dandy right now, but I don't really know who you are. Like, we haven't been talking very long, and here you are, kind of just coming on here. You're saying like one of us, gooble gobble, gooble
I'm
gobble.
trying to
But that's
inform
not
the
me.
public on popular musician Mumford and Sons.
Uh-huh.
They put subliminals in their things.
Sub-
Sublime.
Subliminosos? Oh,
You
Sublime?
know the band Sublime? Where do you think they got that name from?
Yeah.
Subliminal messaging.
I just want to interrupt you for a second. I agree. Fuck NASA. NASA is trying to suppress the truth. Those motherfuckers lying to us. It's true. Look up my friend Hunter. Hunter, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, I agree. He's a great guy.
Have you ever met Hunter?
Yeah,
He's
that's actually I recognized your email when you sent me the email letting me know about this great
great new product.
programming you have here.
Thank you. Yeah, I just want to keep the fans of Twitch, fans of video games, in the loop, and I feel like video game fans have been lied to for too long, and the American public has,
Yeah,
in a whole.
and I think gamers
Gamers.
are they're more. I think they're more susceptible to truth. So I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
a great
But
way.
the thing is, they're also more susceptible to subliminal messaging, because what are you sitting in front of all day? It's a computer.
Didn't even think of that. That's that just shows you were born for this job. You're a messiah, a savior.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
Maybe not that far, but
I would definitely not go that far, so maybe you should shut your little fucking mouth.
I would.
Okay. So, it's been great talking to you, Mr. Large, but we have another guest we'd like to get to. This man is what we would like to call, he's not listening now, but we'd like to call him a little bit of a non-believer, if you get my drift. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Kind of flipping the coin here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a great chat.
Hey, it's been wonderful shaking to you.
It's been wonderful shaking to you. I'll give you an e-shake. There you go. It's a handshake over the internet. And keep your mind open and keep your thoughts flowing. And keep doing what you're doing, because I love your work. All right.
Thank you. And assalamu ala itlan to you too.
I agree. So that was Mr. Thomas D. Large. I messed up with his name earlier. I said Thomas M. Large. Sorry, but we're gonna get a a renowned German. What is he? A brain scientist? I don't really know what the exact name is, but he's probably a quack.
Hello there.
Hello, is this Professor Gross?
Jawohl.
What's that accent you're doing?
That is German.
Oh, cool. Sorry, you kind of just threw me for a loop here. So, you're a, what would you consider yourself?
I am a brain scientist, you see.
A brain scientist, okay. I understand you're also a brain physical therapist. What does that entail?
I trained the brain to do stuff which it couldn't do before.
Like what?
Increase memorization of certain things by electropulses.
Electropulses. That seems kind of dangerous, don't you think? So, I'm subjecting your patients, if you would call them victims, I might call them, to that.
It's not like they really have a choice in the matter since I work in an insane asylum, you see.
You do? Okay, well that's weird. Somebody is messaging me about Skype, seeing if they can get on the Conspirastream. Nope, they cannot. Nevin, you cannot be on the Conspirastream because you're not a brain scientist. This man is an accredited brain scientist. Thank you. So, Mr. Gross, let's talk a little bit. Let's get into some detrimental things to the mind, okay? Because, not all things that happen to the mind are good, Would you agree?
That is correct.
So, let's get into the theory of mind rape. What do you think this is? What would you consider this phenomenon?
I think that would be a little bit too rude to say on the phone call.
Excuse me? What the fuck are you saying? Hey, can you speak? Hey, listen, I don't speak your fucking Google Gobble language. Ich spreche Deutsch nicht, whatever. How do you say that? How do you say, ich verstehe kein Deutsch? Asshole. So just speak my language, English. It's the better one. We're fucking giggling Nancy here.
What are you even saying? I don't understand you.
So, mind rape. This is where somebody takes their mind, and if you're not wearing a thought screen, they can actually insert thoughts into your brain that you don't want to be there. Thoughts of anger, thoughts of rage, thoughts of sexuality that you didn't want there. This is mind rape. This is the cause of all hurt and pain within the humans caused by reptilians. What the reptilians do is they actually mind rape you. Physically, mentally, it's one and the same to them. So, I understand you don't exactly believe. It's not a matter of belief, it's a matter of knowing, really. Believe in reptilians. Is that true?
I think you've been off your medication for quite a while. Why don't you just hop on over by my office so I can prescribe you some more medicine?
I don't think. I mean.
Maybe I could.
Listen. Patient doctor confidentiality. I know you're my doctor, but you don't have to tell everyone. You could just. We're kind of doing a show here. Could you kind of act like an outside source? Not bring up that I'm actually a patient of yours. That'd be really.
Whoopsie daisy! I'm sorry.
So it's good. It's good. We'll just keep going here. Let's talk about mind melting and what can cause this. I have heard from my mother many times, many dozens of times, many thousands of times, that brains can actually melt when given too much exposure to television. So was mommy right?
In some way, it is not the television, but it is the microwave that messes your brain. From all the microwaves, it basically just cooks your brain,
Cooks.
and then it ends up looking like a very tasty strawberry yogurt.
Very tasty strawberry yogurt. Okay. So, I've got kind of a philosophical question. I don't know if you took a philosophy class. What school did you go to? What was your university?
The Dortmund University.
So, bad university, bad football team. Just all around bad, pretty much? Would you say?
That is just your opinion, my good man.
Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Why is this sideways? Anyways, so here's a philosophical question. Do you think that we as humans deserve our intelligence?
Some do, some don't.
Okay. Do you think that you deserve your intelligence?
Obviously, I do, since I am like a genius. You see,
Like a genius or a genius? Which one is it?
I am a genius.
Like a genius or a genius? You gotta work with me here.
I am a genius.
Yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is trash compared to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I completely agree.
Maybe your brain will melt from playing all those video games.
Funny, Doctor. Didn't tell me that last time. I said,
Mumbling to yourself.
mumbling to myself is not good for me. I know. I've been told that before. I think you've got a liquid mind full of gobbledygook. I think you're dumb, Doctor. I'm not coming in anymore. How's that sound?
Well, it seems like you need electroshock therapy. So I think.
You said no more. I'm not going to go. Okay. I think your time is up. Do you have any closing thoughts, Doctor?
When are you coming by again? Last time was very pleasant.
Fucking. Okay. I'm getting a lot of you're getting a lot of negative feedback from the chat. Let me just read some of the things that they are saying about you. Shall I? I'm getting these strong reptilian vibes from Gross. Get this fuck out of here. So you're a fuck, according to my viewers, and my viewers are my viewers are educated people, and they're very smart, they're very brainy, and they know a lot more than some fucking German educated Nazi scientist. Hey, when did you go to school? What was your graduating year, if I may ask? What year did you graduate? Hello?
Hello there.
What year did you graduate?
I graduated in the year 1958.
58?
Yo.
Shit.
I did an essay on the supposed existence of the reptilians, and I actually found out that the reptilians do not exist, like many people say.
You're so reptilian, man. You're so fucking reptilian.
Seems like I need to increase the dosage of your next.
I don't have. You know what I do with your fucking pills? I take them and I flush them down the toilet, asshole. And I fucking just, you know what I do? I shove them up my ass like they're fucking ass pills, and then I take them out again and they're all poo covered. I put them back in the bottle, then I flush them down the toilet, and mom just thinks they're little poo pellets.
Are you a rabbit?
But Mom just thinks they're little poo pellets. You're just an old man. Yeah, dude. Hey, nice talking to you. But it wasn't nice talking to you. Do you get my drift?
I do not.
Do you get my drift?
What do you mean? Like, the one moment you reach out with your hand, and the other moment you pull it back. That's I'm getting.
I'm sick of that guy. What an asshole. What a liar. I'm gonna call another guy. Maybe this guy will have some insight. This guy is a good friend of mine. Let's see if he answers. He may not. He may not answer. He may not answer. He may not answer. By the way, whoever is logged into the Dreamy Streamers account, reptilians do age.
Hello?
Hello? I wanted to talk to you.
Who?
This is Shane Wagner of the Conspirastream.
Look, man, I'm still trying to recover, you know what I mean? Because I just... Oh, man. I had to pop like 5 Xanax after I heard what that guy was talking about.
5 Xannies? Okay, it's cool. But I mean, he really dragged us like off topic.
Look, here's the thing, man. Okay? Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Can I tell you something?
You can tell me the thing.
Can I tell you something? Here's the thing, man. Old men, old fucking college degree, fucking psychopathic, fucking fucks. You know what I mean, man? I'm talking about the real deal, man. I'm talking about the, matter. I'm talking about atoms, man. I'm talking about fucking what matters in the world, okay? And there's old men like that are just, they go to fucking college, they get a goddamn PhD, they go to French for a semester, and they just think that they know the end of the fucking world. They think they know what they're talking about, man, and they think they know what's in my head and what's in your head. And I can see you're a tinfoil hat wearing psychopath, man.
What?
But that's where
The
it's
fuck
at,
did
man.
you? What?
Look, man, I'm not trying to insult you, man. I'm trying to say that you know where it's at, because the only way to live in this goddamn world is to be crazy, man. The only way to live in this fucking. I'm sorry, I need another. Let me just.
Pop another Xanny?
I'm sorry. Hey, I need like 3. Let me just. One. Oh God. Okay. You know what? I need to. My own doctor. He said. Take it easy. Stop thinking about life, the universe. Stop thinking about. That we're all just mammals and we're all just goddamn evolutionary psychopaths and we're all just gonna. I wish I was a Neanderthalis, man. I wish I was living in a goddamn cave somewhere, thinking about what mammoth I'm gonna hunt next. I don't want to worry about goddamn paying taxes and shit, man. I just want to climb through the fucking trees eating bananas and shit and picking my ass like I was meant to, man. That's what life's about. Don't you get it, man? That's what life's about. We're talking about reptilians. We're talking about spaceships. That's not what it's about, man. Technology's not what it's about. I'm talking to you through the goddamn internet right now. That's not what it's about, man. I'm telling you what really matters, man. And what really matters is what's in our DNA, what's in us, man. We're human beings, man. What is a human being? What is a human being? What is a human being? You learn about it in anatomy class, but it's not a class, man. You can't teach that. It's in you, man. It's fucking in you, man. You know what I mean?
Well, I never really thought
I'm talking about the real deal, man. You think 5,000 years ago the Romans were wearing tinfoil hats and the Greeks and Plato and shit were wearing tinfoil hats walking around?
Listen!
No, man, they were talking about
Are you
what
trying to mind rape me?
Oh, no, I'm not, man. Look, what I'm trying to say is, man, I'm trying to get through to you, man, because here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. You got potential. Oh, I took too many.
You good? You good?
Here's the thing, man, okay? What I'm trying to... I need to do some. I need to do some muscle relaxation. I need to do some deep breathing. Just give me a sec. Just go into the next topical.
You okay? Are you chill right now?
Just let it flow through the blood.
You okay? As long as I want my guests to feel happy and safe. That's the reason I do this in the first place.
Okay, you're right. Hey, you know what? I'm on your side, man.
Okay.
You know, I'm on your side. It's just, sometimes I just feel like we're not looking at the big picture, man. Sometimes we're not, we're not seeing the. Why don't you just take take some questions from the chat? Give me a moment, okay?
Okay. So, there's a man called Mothrog. I've never met him in my life. He says, I don't know if I trust this man.
Hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Mothra. Okay? Here's the thing. Trust no one. No one. Here's the thing. Hey, I'm going to educate you, okay? This is called Real Life 101. It's free, okay? It's worth 50 credits and it's free. Get a Associates of Arts with this asshole, okay? Here's the deal. Number one lesson in life. No one knows anything. Einstein didn't know shit. Julius Caesar didn't know shit. Barack Obama, possibly reptilian, I don't know.
Definitely reptilian. Have you seen the pictures on my stream?
Hey.
Those are real pictures.
Hey.
What?
I don't trust everything I see.
I trust most things I see on the internet because they're true. Other people have some other concerns
Basically,
about.
wait.
Other
let
people.
me educate this motho. Moomooch. Okay, Moomooch. If you're listening, educate yourself. Okay, educate yourself with reality. Okay, ever heard of a Buddhist monk? They're the only ones that know what's going on in the goddamn world. They sit around. You know what they do all day? They meditate and they think. Maybe you should try that one time instead of watching fucking Glee on Netflix, you fucking piece of shit. Maybe you should spend your money on something worthwhile, like, I don't know, some sort of mind expansion. I don't even know what I'm talking about, man. And you know why I don't know what I'm talking about? Wago? What's your name?
It's Shane Wagner.
Shane Wagner?
Yeah.
If that is your name.
That is my
I
name.
wouldn't use my real name on the internet because Snowden and his friends are listening.
Some other people.
You believe whatever conspiracies you want. You believe whatever conspiracies you want.
Hey, listen. If you're gonna interrupt me on my own show, we can't have that, okay? So just listen up. I've got another question for you. Can
I just give me one moment?
You're taking Xanax right now? You know who makes those Xanax? Big Pharma. Okay? Some people have voiced some concerns in the chat that you are just another puppet of Big Pharma. You ever think about that?
It's not true. It's not true.
You ever
I
think
just
about
call
that?
him Xanax. Hey, I call him Xanax because you know what you call a tissue?
A tissue.
A Kleenex.
Okay. Well, I usually call it a tissue.
Brand, because it's a brand.
Well, that goes
And
along
our
with the
society-
subliminal messaging.
Our society is all about brands, okay? I'm not saying I support it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's the way it is, man, okay? So when I say Xanax, I'm broadcasting right now, okay? You brought me into this. This is a public forum. You brought me into this. I'm broadcasting right now. Do you know what that means? That means Snowden and his pals and his ex-pals, his ex-girlfriends, quote-unquote, are listening. Maybe they're just bored at their desk, not thinking about it, but they're listening. That's what's important. This is being recorded.
You're kind of kooky. You're kind of kooky guy. Anyone ever told you that?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you. This is a question from the chat, kook. Here's a little question from I don't know who this is.
Hey, you know what? I want to be friends here. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I support the conspiracy.
At what age did you become enlightened?
I gotta tell you. Only recently.
How old are you, man?
I'm 26.
Oh.
I was living a life. Let me tell you. Sorry, I'm eating dinner.
What are you eating?
Fruit snacks.
All right. All right. Tell me
I
your
was an
story.
idiot. Hey, I'm 26, right?
Uh-huh.
24 years of my life, I was an idiot. I was born, goo goo gaga shit
Mm-hmm.
out of my mouth. I didn't know a goddamn thing. Grew up, played Game Boy Advance, played GameCube. I didn't know shit.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I didn't know shit. Went to high school, listened to Blink-182. Didn't know shit. Went to college, or thought jail. Learned a lot of shit that filled my head with more shit. Didn't know shit. Finally broke free.
Yeah.
Finally broke free. Met some real sick people. Like sick, like good. Like some real tight people. Some real sick, tight, nasty people.
Thug nasty. Okay. Cool. I know what you're saying.
Some real ugly people. That's a
Mhm.
new. I don't know if you've heard that. That's like a new good
I
thing.
have.
Ugly.
It's ugly.
New ugly people. Sick, nasty, ugly, disgusting people.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We started living in a. We started squatting.
Yeah.
I like, we started living in abandoned buildings, painting on the walls and shit. Doing LSD. Didn't know shit.
Okay.
Then,
When did you? I don't think you actually learned your shit. I think that's the moral of the story: is that you're still an educated fool. Is that?
I didn't know this was a comedy stream.
It's not.
I thought we were talking about facts.
If you excuse me,
I think that's a theory. Okay?
I'm gonna put you on hold. Hello?
Hello.
Is this another man?
Hello.
Hello. Who is this?
My name
Uh-huh.
is of no concern.
Okay.
I have something I want to say.
Okay.
This is a truth poem that I wrote in 7th grade.
Okay.
It's called Reality Bites.
Okay. Go ahead.
Does such a thing be as consistency in nature, or is it all ours? The human mind, blank, canvas to our desires. So, we fabricate. If so you do choose, the world can be anything, and it is your right. Why waste such a gift as great as our cognition, remaining forlorn? Instead, creation. Model your surroundings fit, and live in your world. With this the question, if in our world existed, always a constant, yet you lived by yours, never actuality do you ever see, then is there such a thing? It does not exist to you, therefore, does it still?
Was that the whole poem? All right, so that was a little bit of a call from a mystery guest. Not sure who that was. Let's see if Harrison. No, not Harrison. The other mystery caller is on. Excuse me. Is this? Are you still there?
Oh, sorry. I was still eating dinner. I got some protein bars.
What kind of fruit snacks are you eating?
Look, I told you earlier.
We got a call from a mystery
I told you
guest, and he
earlier.
told us a poem. Okay. Well, he never
I
interrupted
heard
me.
it. Okay.
Did you
I
like it?
heard it. Let me tell you something.
Yeah. What's
Let me
up?
tell you something about life. Here's the thing, man. Okay. I'm sick and tired of assholes like that last guy going around thinking that they know what they're talking about because they can.
Hey,
make
you
some
sound like
words
an
fit
asshole who
together.
knows who what he's talking about. Who what is become but was
Because
too
I
far.
am, okay? I see the big picture, man. I'm enlightened, okay? I am the next step of
Now you're telling jokes here. Now you're the funny guy. You're
Hey.
the comedian now. Ha ha ha. I get it.
You know what? Hey,
What?
give me one moment.
Okay. Are you taking Tic Tacs?
Yeah, that's my dessert.
That's cool. What kind of Tic Tacs are they?
I don't want to talk about brands. I don't want to support the establishment, okay? Yes, I'm dependent on them, but I don't like them. Okay?
Okay.
If I drop a brand, one, all your little zombie listeners who do nothing but listen to what others say and don't think for themselves are going to go,
If you insult me, that's one thing. I was fine with him insulting me all day long. But if you insult my goddamn viewers, my viewers are my life. And if you insult my viewers, then fuck you. Alright, I think we have a call from a listener or a viewer. Hello viewer, you're on the air.
Hello,
What's your name?
my name is John Smith.
Could you give me a second?
Can I ask you if this line is secure?
This line is as secure as it gets.
Alright. I got some shit to tell you.
I've got some ears that listen.
It's really a mind blower.
Okay.
Everything you know is a lie.
What?
Of course you know the truth, and you're heading the right way.
I know.
Here's the thing. There's one company out there called Monsanto. It controls everything and anything out there. Your food supply, your knowledge. It influences the government.
Listen,
It's everywhere.
I know about Monsanto.
They put fucking mind-controlling shit substances in their food items, including fruit snacks. Don't believe the previous guy. Fruit snacks are not healthy. Sugar, you know what sugar does to you? Sugar is not good for you. That dissolves your brain. That
Is that what a
it-
brain melter was? Mom right?
Yes.
Mom was right.
Sugar like fruit snacks, gummy bears, anything of that nature is not good for your brain unless you make it yourself. And that's why I have a grow up in my basement full of tomatoes, any type of fucking vegetable and fruit you can ever think of. I have it in my basement. And the government keeps on trying to shut it down. Alright? Don't listen to the government. I make everything homegrown, homemade. Alright? I make my own gummy bears. Fuck buying it from Monsanto, who try to poison your thoughts. Hey, I don't even buy fucking fast food. You know McDonald's? That's owned by Monsanto. You know Microsoft? Hey, Monsanto has some people at Microsoft. Vice president of Microsoft is a Monsanto employee, ex-employee.
Is that true?
Who's to think that he's not putting viruses on your computer? That's why
Do you
I
think?
Linux.
Do you think he's putting one on my computer right now?
Who knows? Now, my buddy, he's a software engineer. He developed a program that will take away all viruses from your computer, including Monsanto employees that are monitoring your stuff. So I'll give you a link privately if you
No.
guys want to know. You have to go to a secret server. I'm not at liberty to tell, but because you are a good citizen of this world, I'm gonna give you the link, and you can download it. And what you do is you take off that virus.
Okay, I'm ready. So go ahead and send it to me over Skype. That'd be great.
All right.
Did you send it?
In a second. Because this is a really long link, you know?
Are you typing it all out?
There you go.
Real funny. Pornhub.com. I know what that is. Okay, not funny. It's not a good joke. Okay. I'm gonna take a final call tonight. This is from another viewer, I believe. Hello, viewer. You're on the air.
Hey, man.
What's up?
All right. The problem with these guys that have been calling in, is they're too wound up. That's the problem. These guys, they don't think. They just act. And that's not going to work. Because that's exactly what big money, big corporations want you to do. They want you to react on instinct. They don't want you to think. That's what we've been trained to do. Is to just, you see a commercial, you go, I want that.
Yeah.
You hear something, you go, I believe that.
Yeah.
But they don't think. That's why they're talking real fast. They're popping Xanax. They're eating fruit snacks, and it's all messed up, man. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work when you're doing it like that. We have to stop. We have to think, and that's why we've been focused on the reptilians. Now they're the problem, right?
Yeah, of course they are. I mean,
They're the problem.
They're what causes all our problems, all my problems, personally.
They're what causes every problem. But think about this.
Okay, I'm ready to think.
Atlantis, right? That was our city, a human city. We built Atlantis. Where is it now? Where is it?
Deep underwater.
Deep underwater. Why is it there? It's because we started to venture into a new territory. We tried to live under the water, right?
Yeah.
And what happened?
We fucked up.
The reptilians, they sank the city. They said, we know we can't survive under the water. We're cold-blooded. And so they would be so slow under the water.
Pisses me off.
They sank it. They sank it. And what immediately did they start doing?
The reptilians?
I'll tell you what they started doing.
They started slurping up the precious bodily fluids of the Atlanteans.
Even different.
Different? They didn't do anything. That's the first thing they did.
Well, yeah, but then more. They did other stuff too. Like they're smart guys. They have a plan. And here's what they did. They started genetically developing a new breed of reptilians.
No.
Amphibious reptilians. The amphibians.
No.
They're just as bad, man. And they're down there, and they're watching us. What do you think happened to that Malaysian flight? It went into the water, everybody was okay. Guess what? They were just fine. They were floating. That plane floated. But who was there to drag them down under the water?
The reptilians.
The amphibians. That's right.
The amphibians.
Amphibians. They were there.
They've always been here. They're always here.
They've always been there.
Damn it, why didn't I see it before?
It's because you've been acting, not thinking. Those guys, they don't think. They just do.
Is this tinfoil hat even useful anymore?
Man, I mean, I wouldn't take it off. It protects the weak ones, but the strong ones, they can penetrate that, man. The only thing to do, lead paint?
Yeah.
Eat a ton of it, man.
Okay.
Eat a ton of it. The lead stops them. It gets in your bloodstream, and it stops their mind-penetrating rays.
Yeah, okay.
Because the lead is traveling through your blood. It gets in your brain, and it builds up. It makes your brain a lot stronger. That's why they kept saying, oh, this lead paint's making you dumb. It's making you stupid. Because they knew they couldn't penetrate our minds anymore.
Okay, I just want to, what's your name, caller?
Tommy.
Tommy, I just, you have been the best caller of the evening. You've really expanded and opened up all our minds here. And I think you have saved a lot of lives here today.
Hey man, that's what it's all about, man. It's about saving lives. It's about bringing down the system, and it's about thinking. We gotta think, man. We gotta think.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna wrap it up here.
All right, man. I'm gonna go. I have a meditation chamber under my pool, and I keep the pool filled with it's almost pure mercury.
That's a good
and,
idea.
And that way the amphibians can't even get in it. It's brilliant. They won't make it through at all.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right, take it easy.
You too. So today, on the Conspirastream, we learned a lot. We learned about liars, such as Professor Gross and that fucking idiot that called in. We learned about brains. Most of all, we learned about ourselves. I think we have a lot to learn. There's a lot left to go. And as close as we can get to the reptilians, we're always 2 steps behind. And those 2 steps are wet steps. The wet steps of the amphibians. I want you all to think and be careful in the coming weeks. It's going to be hard, and it's going to be rough. Thank you.